Oh boy. More alien today. By that I mean the one with the 4 ears and the bunny suit. But the xenomorph is cool too.
When did I switch to long hair? Okay, never mind. Hello everyone. How you all doing today? If you have a good week. Did you have a good week? Good morning, Typhoon. Hello, Faint Soul. Hello, Netter. Because long hair is the best. I will take notes for future hairstyles. you had a good work week. That's great to hear. Hope you enjoyed your holiday as well. Oh no, vain soul. I hope it subsides. You had only 3 days of actual work, and 2 of those you were allowed to leave early and claim full hours. That sounds really great, Typhoon. Well, I've been okay, I guess. What I've been doing over the week. I've suddenly had an interest in watching baking videos. You know, just pushing the lure on that bakery thing. Hello, gamer. I'm glad you feel better. Take care of yourself, okay? Thank you for dropping by. Did I get this supply FRV in Helldivers? Were they giving it out for free? I haven't gone in to check though. So I'm not sure. Am I baking a cake? Well, not exactly, just. I was just interested in how, like different, confections were made. You know, things like brownies and muffins and chocolate bars and stuff. Especially chocolate-related things. And I found it interesting and a little soothing at the same time. So yeah, maybe I might try a recipe for myself eventually one day. Be actually making a cake instead of being in the cake. You'll have acquired the supply FRV and only had to log in during the game. I know I did log in some time ago. I'm just not very sure if it was if it was within the period. It still caused a schism in the community. Why? What happened? Hello Jojo, how are you today? You love baking, it's very calming. Working with gluten-free stuff is more difficult. Gluten. Gluten-related stuff is only in flour, right? So, things like almond powder should be okay, right? There was one like brownie recipe in particular was kind of like totally flourless. And they were using like oat flour and almond flour as substitutes. Wait, does oats have gluten? I'm not sure. You won over $800 in the Cruise Casino slot machines. Congratulations, Jojo. How do you spend the money? Some people who thought the FRV should have just been given to the community and others thought you should have divided. You should have dived at least once. I mean, nothing wrong with working for your rewards, right? Wheat, barley, and rye and most oats have gluten. But almond flour doesn't, right? I suppose you could still use almond flour. Granted, it might not stick the same as regular flour. But I think people have experimented with gluten-free recipes, and I think they might probably work just as well. Congratulations on 3 streams, Jojo. Gluten is a protein in those plants and you can use almond flour, but it's better with a mix of other flours. I see. I see. What if you just, use almond flour and a lot of chocolate? I'm sure they'll stick together, because of the chocolate. And you can have a very, protein-rich, chocolate bar with that. Of course I don't know how to bake, so don't listen to me, okay? It's just an idea, a random one at that. All of the things you made and shared in the IRL channel were gluten-free. But they look deformed. You know what? That's okay, faint soul. Because if you think about it, if you put a deformed cookie in your mouth as well as a properly formed cookie, and start chewing and swallowing, they're both gonna look the same in your tummy, so it doesn't matter. At least that's my philosophy. What did the subtitle say? Is corn gluten light or gluten free? I don't know. Faint soul. But. There is this thing called corn flour, right? So I guess it's a common flour. So I guess it's gluten-free. Oh wait, no, it's not gluten-free. What does 143 mean? I'm sure you'll be more than happy to, explain. The shirt was going through the chat notification. Yeah, sir, transparency works kind of strangely with the sound alerts. It means I love you. How come? Is there a certain way I need to read it? Or does it mean that in another language or something? I'm unsure. Well, Typhoon It is a Minecraft, remix, I guess. So it's only natural you want to play Minecraft again. One equals I, okay, I get that. But why does 4 equal love and 3 equal you? Also, what does MD mean? The numbers in the letters. Because there's 4 letters in love and 3 letters in you. Hey, you're right. Although you know, before that there can be a lot of 4-letter words. And 3-letter words that make the same sense. "75 participants of 13 correct." Oh, so you're just going around conducting this survey to see how many people get this, right? Okay, I wish you luck. I like him. That's also 11:43, isn't it? What are the 3-letter words do we have? Welcome back, Natter. What kind of pizza is it? Is there extra cheese? You know, it really fascinates me. How deep dish pizzas can exist. Because it's kind of like a thin layer of bread, and the entire thickness is just cheese and stuff. Deep dish is not pizza, that is lasagna. Dylan, isn't lasagna that thing where you have like different layers of like dough and meat? So if there isn't that different layers, does it still consider as a lasagna? And if it's just, if for example, the set deep dish pizza does not have any layers and is just cheese. Does that make it a cheese pie instead? Hello Cult Eyes, how are you doing today? Yet eating ham, salami, pepperoni, red onion, garlic, jalapeno, mozzarella pizza. Oh wow. That sounds amazing. Deep dish is not pizza, more kind of a cake. So it's a cheesecake then? A savory cheesecake. Wet to the bone. Did you go swimming, cultist? Did you catch a fish that pull you into the water? A cake is what deep dish is okay then? I'll begin calling deep dish pizza savory cheesecakes. From now on. I know my cake. I mean, I did mention I was watching baking videos like. Recently over the week. In the rain, yes. No murky depths, okay. Try to stay warm, okay, cultist. Don't call it pizza. Okay, so hypothetically. If the entire thickness offset them in food. If the entire thickness of this pan dish is cheese. When does it stop becoming a cheesecake and start becoming a fondue? 'Cause you know it's cheese, and you dip bread into cheese, and you know the deep dish already has bread. You haven't made a deep dish in a while. Should attempt over the weekend. Paint Saul, are you into blacksmithing as well? That's cool. Your lobster is too butter and your steak is too juicy. I mean, that's kind of a good thing, right? Abundance. Chicago or Detroit style deep dish because it's the one we've been talking about. Honestly, I don't know. Right now I'm kind of thinking of, a cake pan. With a pastry kind of base and entirely filled with cheese to the brim. So now I'm kind of deviating towards cheese pie. You can also put like pepperoni, ground beef, and other stuff into the cheese pie. So when does it stop becoming a deep dish and becomes a pie? Or maybe not a cake, I don't know. Your brain is fuzzy from meds and all you can think of horrible jokes. What kind of horrible jokes though? So another one of those like baking videos I saw. Was this like dark chocolate cookie thing? That had this strange consistency that after you put it into the oven, the exterior would expand and crack. And those areas on the outside that didn't actually crack would be like smooth chocolate. I think that was a pretty like aesthetic effect. Oh, hold on a second. Okay. Sorry about that. Chicago is a flat layer over the band and cheese first and everything else and sauce last. Oh, so it's kind of the order at which the ingredients are placed then? Bad jokes like dumb suspicious ones you shouldn't say on stream. That's fair enough. Hello Hike, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for 6 months Hike. The order and the crust size, yeah, I'm guessing. Detroit is basically a loaf of pizza though. Set in a pan and you're gonna bake the bread. Then you put your toppings on top. Well, we were just talking about baking. For the moment. Because I've kind of been into watching baking videos over the last week or so. I just wanted to share my experiences. But yeah. You don't pre-break the bread. What does that mean? Making GF pizza dough is annoying, but it's easier to make deep dish style. Oh, you mean gluten-free then? I suppose you could totally use a different base ingredient instead of flour. You know, why not a ground beef base while you're at it? Ground beef as crust. Yeah, how are you doing today, Hike? Hope you had a good week. Most pizza you normally bake the crust first and add the topping and rebake. I see, I see. I've never actually picked up pizza before. Never actually baked a pizza before. It means you may need to do some foolery little pizza if you want it fully cooked. I do believe that the thickness of the pizza probably will mess with the cookedness of the ingredients inside. Oh wait, but rice does have a little bit of gluten, right? As well as potato. I may be wrong though. But, you know, if you're getting results with that blend that's totally okay to you, then yeah, keep using it. Oh, they're gluten-free so you can make rice cakes. Technically a cake as well, I guess. Probably gonna taste awfully different though. But you know. With enough sweetener, everything will taste good. A sweet rice cake. I have no idea how to imagine that, but you know, it's an idea. Had celiac for close to 20 years. You know, I kind of just adapted. Yeah, you gotta be really careful with it, faint soul. Like my food poisoning. Oh wow, do we still remember that I had food poisoning? That was like ancient history already. I have a bad version where even flour on your skin will cause you to rash out. Oh wow, that sounds really serious. Guess you wanna be I'm wearing long sleeves. Whenever you can. You remember everything except when you don't. Yeah, I think remembering is kind of a binary thing. It's either you do or you don't. always no try. Bought it a little bit. I got the quote a little bit off, but you know, that's probably good enough. Lotions and shampoo that you need to get because of it. Hello Amber, how are you doing today? Or is it because the lotions and shampoos sometimes have gluten in them? Star Wars reference, yes, faint soul. I don't totally live under a rock, you know? Hello that guy. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty okay, Amber. I hope you're doing well. Like, you're doing fine, that guy. Glad you're doing fine. I'm doing all right. Hope you've had a good week. Hello Sim3, have a good lurk. Okay, Amber, take care of yourself. You had a boring week. That's not too bad, I guess, as long as it wasn't stressful. What kind of excitement were you hoping to have? It wasn't stressful. Yeah, that's good. I would take a boring week over a stressful week anytime. Hoping to get to know new people well. Hello. I guess I consider as new. And now you know me. So yeah. Technically I have. I have him. Technically, I have brought a little bit of excitement into your boring week. Hopefully at least. I did. Thank you. That's great. Tell me about myself. Tell you about myself. Well, I am MTTS Tuber. PTS streamer. With a set of subtitles that usually don't cooperate with me. But everyone likes them because they say a lot of, random wild stuff. Yes, if you stick around. I'm playing Alien Isolation later and everyone just wants to watch me get scared. But I do play like a whole variety of things. Yes, it's not exactly an AI voice, it's more like a text-to-speech kind of program. Like you type into a text box and it reads it out for you. So, that kind of technology. Very dangerous because everyone keeps mistaking me for AI. How is that dangerous, Typhoon? I've only said your name right twice. Are you keeping score, Faint Soul? If I show my voice, they won't. Well, you're not wrong, I guess. Some folks are violently anti-AI. Yeah, you're right. I have caught wind of that. But you know I don't use generative AI for any of my stuff right now, so. The subtitle said, "Thanks all." I mean, you can't how often have the subtitles and my voice kind of synchronized together at once. It's a really rare occurrence. I did do the model and all my outfits. Myself, yes. 'Cause I'm too cheap to hire an artist. You can't hear me half the time. So this is the game you're gonna play, huh? Find it. Fine then.
L, I do believe you meant too talented.
I will have you know. That I can actually type into the subtitles as well. So I can type into the subtitles and the voice so that they synchronize the same name. You mean too talented? What do you mean? I've picked up a lot of skills. I know, right? I've never learned this many things in school on my own. Volunteer, voluntarily given. Voluntarily even. Now I only wish there were like a way to like. Find some use in these skills that I have made.
What is cheating feint? Using the TTS drone that
I
Elle set
have
up and made the
learned.
cute drone body? This is just good design.
Okay, so you know I have this like afterthought at the back of my head. I would like to make it more obvious when the drone is talking. Although I can't really think of any ideas right now. The things you learned with school is that it's just there for basic qualifications. Get kids to see if they're interested in various things. Best learning comes from when someone actually finds the passion. I think you're absolutely right, Hike. But I also believe that with certain passions. You. With certain passions you can't actually like, depending on where you are, it may not be enough to survive on. Hello, Locke. How are you doing today? I could do commissions for models and the like. I don't know. Not very sure I can handle customers. With those like short time limits and how the industry is right now with all the scams going around. It's not the weekend, so you're good. What's happening on the weekend, Locke? Why are you dreading its arrival? Do you hate their music so much? Locke. Oh gosh, I was wondering if anyone would catch that. Independence Day is tomorrow. Congratulations, Typhoon. You get to enjoy fireworks and barbecues. Do stay safe, okay? I could start with friends and slowly branch out. I don't actually have a way of accepting payment though. That's kind of like a limiting factor, I think. The movie came out decades ago. You mean Independence Day? I believe that was like a second movie, right? That was. Does anyone know if the movie actually got released on the 4th of July? Oh, you meant to spell now? And here I was wondering why you didn't like the weekend. Yeah, privacy is important. If there were a way to totally, accept the money anonymously, I'd go for that. You know, there's always like the problems of money laundering and stuff. Oh wait, there is a way to accept money anonymously? Just remembered crypto does exist. Oh well. You don't like The Weeknd, it's not your genre. Now all someone needs to do is start a band called The Weekdays. What is that emote? I can't even lock it down to see what it is. It's just some awfully violent vibrating. Although I believe that's the point. Anyway. So fun fact, the movie came out on the 3rd of July. But they not have pushed it back for one more day. Or was it like a marketing thing so that people watch it on the 3rd of July and then go out to celebrate the 4th of July with more vigor? I can see that kind of planning happening. The second movie was so bad I never watched the second movie. So I will know. I wouldn't know. But yeah, everything today is alien themed. Alien game, alien stream. And there we go. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Alien Isolation today. Everyone gets to watch me afraid. Watch me be afraid. Yes, hike. Is that extremely passionate response? Mean that you are passionate about the game? That's such a good game. I'm glad you think so. Cause here I am going out of my way to play scary games outside of October. Wow, thank you so much, Typhoon. She'd see some of the clips. Yeah, see some of the clips of me getting scared. It's always funny when it happens to someone else. One has to be picky with the Alien franchise. There are a lot of stinkers in it. Are there though? Can you post one in chat? Emma, I'm not sure. I don't think links are allowed. Not sure how. Hold on, which one do you want me to show? Maybe I might be able to do it. Eloquent, how you doing today? I'm doing pretty okay. Hello, Quaizen. Okay, let me see if I can get the link to this. Okay. There we go. I can post links. Yes, Croissant, I was talking to you. Seems like you got a new nickname. Wait, something went wrong? You can't find a clip. What's going on? Before the new age of alien movies, the rule was there is only one alien. And aliens in the movies. But aliens had more than one alien, didn't it? Also, Aided Isolation also has more than one alien, as we have found out last stream. It kind of makes sense because it explains how the alien can keep following me all over the place. What comment did you want to pin? Famed soul? Hello, Trey. Good morning to you. How are you doing? The second movie was titled Aliens. Yeah, I know it's plural. That's why there's more than one alien. Hold on, I can pin it. There we go. Doesn't feel like it's a new nickname. Well, considering I don't even remember what name I called out. I think maybe we can give this one a pass. You're still Kasun. And we'll go with that. Yes, okay. So that's the most interesting thing that's happened to me over the course of this game. Interesting for everyone else, not so much for me. But you know, no one cares about that. So we will conveniently omit that fact. But anyway, think this is a good time to swap over to the game? You care. Thank you. Okay, give me a moment to change categories and stuff. Has it changed? As the category changed, I hope it has. You'll be here if I get lost. A on-stream GPS. Thank you for being here. Okay. Now it changed. Okay, that's great. Now I need to start the game up. Give me a moment, okay? Gotta lower the volume for a bit because the 20th Century Fox is really loud. Okay. Volume lowering in right now. There we go. Volume's back up. He's swapping screens now, let's go. And here we are. Okay, we're here. Shall we begin? I kind of realized that the moment I start, I'm not gonna have a lot of free time to breathe safely. Okay, now where exactly was I supposed to go? Take the elevator down. And enough. I guess I think I need to go by the staircase. I'm hearing you speak as though you're expecting something to happen. That's generally not a good thing. Whenever you get overly excited, I should be overly cautious. And listen out for any alien sounds. Did I change the category? I did. Why do you mean you don't know if it's a good thing or not? It's never perfectly safe. I've learned that.
Christ, my nerves won't take much more of this.
Why are there suddenly so many people?
Agree to come out? Man, I feel like death. Need to see the family.
Yeah, you might want the refresher screen croissant. Is there no way to get past them? Are they not gonna walk away? Why does that door keep opening? What the heck?
Someone must know what's
What
going
am I
on.
doing here?
Noisemaker I can throw to distract.
Man, I feel like death.
Okay, I hear it above
How
me.
do I get off this wreck?
Advice is looking right at me.
Stop doing this to myself.
Okay, I have a noisemaker now. Although now I'm not sure where I'm supposed to throw it. Because you know, it's a straight corridor. Throwing it past towards the center of the room. Congratulations on 60 streaks, Trey.
Wonder what the
Nothing there.
kids are
You're just
doing right
losing it,
now.
that's all.
You know, maybe I should just shoot him.
Going to
He's human, right?
space, they said. It'll be an adventure.
How do I get off this
Assholes.
wreck?
Shooting does work.
Man, I feel like death.
But shooting's gonna join the alien.
Should never left the others.
It's probably going to, draw in the alien. Well, here we go. Oh, he dies, you know.
Remember the last time I slept?
God, I feel like shit.
Hope he dies.
Going to space, they said. It'll be an adventure. Asshole.
Why the hell did I agree to come out here?
Now I can hear two people. What the heck?
What am I doing here? Anyone there? Damn.
Christ! Damn! That wasn't a good idea at all. And I aimed right at his head. How did he not get hurt? Was it a great idea? I mean, you know, if you're looking for laughs and what, nothing to watch me die, it was a great idea. How are you doing today, Mark Rowe? Welcome in. Okay, so now I gotta find a way past this. That person there. I don't suppose I can go a big round around him? Find a notification for a gift sub. Yeah, you can thank Typhoon for that. Okay, we're going to go try to go around him in that case. You know, I was kind of thinking going around from like this way. Although this seems to be where I came from. So yeah, I know we're not going this way. You just threw a flashbang and ran. I suppose that's an idea as well. A door above me. I could technically throw a noisemaker in and attract the alien while I make a run for it.
Fuck!
Or not. Hey, it wasn't me. I didn't make any noise. What the heck? I never said anything. What are you talking about? Well, at least the path is clear now. Or not.
God!
The same spot? What the heck? Well then you gotta talk to Ripley, not me. I do believe I have a sensor in place to prevent me from saying stuff like that. whether or not it heals out the comedic value. Okay, so I need to find a way. I need to find a way. To distract those people there. One of the rooms where I had the logs lead to a door. I am not exactly sure which ones those are. Although I believe the elevator should be here on this floor. Or at least on this part of the map.
What the?
Is he gonna drop out? The elevator is right behind those people.
All I want.
Fair enough.
You don't belong here. Move along. What the? You think I won't do it?
Just gotta draw the alien in, right? And have him kill him for us. That's what I assume it's gonna do. So like not really drawing the alien in to distract it, but to get it to kill the people for us.
Tickle tickle.
I should probably wait until that other guy. Never mind.
Jesus! God!
Okay, so Ripley saw twice. I guess she got both of them in that case. Baiting out, a gunshot is probably a good idea as well. Okay, time to go. No people in the vicinity. And you saw nothing. That sucks. Except the part 1 clipped. Yeah, it saw me. I don't know. I should have ran perhaps. You clipped that. You clipped the arson. I'll get this typhoon, just you watch. I don't know why I'm being so pacifistic right now. I mean, I just completed meal. This is like a total shift from how I usually do it. Not like I have many combat options. You're not wrong.
What am I doing here?
I'm the run. Time to run. Doesn't seem like anything happened. What the heck? Your kingdom for a couple of those sentry turrets. I mean, we could just kill the alien off with one of those.
Christ! Shit!
Okay, 2 of them got killed. That's good. And now we proceed, I guess. Hopefully doesn't see me. Off we go.
I'm in Gemini, Waits.
We need that whole facility powered up. There's a freight elevator you'll need to take, but ever since Seegson pulled funding from Gemini, it's been out of action.
and lock the door down so nothing can chase me for about 20 seconds. I'm sure at some point that will be helpful, but I'm not sure how to use it. Hostels nearby. It's not like I got much of a choice, do I? No achievement for no human kills. Oh, you should have told me that soon. I could have just made a run for it. I'll not like I'm playing this a second time though. This whole area is not safe in the slightest. So that's a person that can die, that will try to kill me.
This has gotta be a bad dream.
I'm guessing. So I can talk to her then?
We're gonna die here. You know that, right?
Is this the medical center? Is she going to die to the alien eventually? And by not safe in the slightest, you mean there are people who shoot me or just the alien? I'm not gonna hit the wall of the wrench. I'm not even going to, mess with anything. So there's no way in hell that the alien's gonna come out looking for me for fun. At least I hope it doesn't. Aliens and robots.
Find the control terminal they left for the synthetic
The
caretaker.
longer I
It's in a
take,
storeroom up
the more
ahead.
often he
For
comes
God's sake,
out.
do it quietly.
Well, yes, I need to hustle. Hustle quietly. Whatever that means.
Seegson's been trying to sell that whole outfit for years, along with Sevastopol. No one ever bid, but it means security's still online.
Okay, enough talk now, Waits.
Doesn't seem like there's anything here. Which is probably good. do the hustle. Is that guy over there safe? Oh, no security camera. There we go. Let's just turn that off. The android doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, hey. Yes, this is where we cut in. Well, they just had to make it dark. Okay, that android doesn't look safe. There is Hike. Was made by Faint Soul. Hope you enjoy it. It is cute, isn't it? Wow, it's coming out a lot. Yeah, but I know the map is that I just gotta hide first. I don't think the ranch is gonna win, right? I mean, the xenomorph is supposed to be like immune. So where is the android hiding? He's right here. Let's not draw his attention. Is it safe to climb though? Oh, what the heck? I mean, yeah, I didn't get. How do I get around him? They just gonna be facing that direction the entire time. Hello, Stella. You wanna play a game? What game? Hello, Graham. How are you doing? How are you doing this well, Stella? Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna throw a noisemaker into that room. That hexagonal room. And maybe the android will go over there. The game is Can I Tell Who You Were Originally? Okay. Are you gonna give hints? I'm glad you're doing good, Graham. How was your week? Who's Misty? Chat can help. You've been here for a long time. Is that so? Neon.
Maintenance check request in Sector C12. Received and confirmed. A service caretaker is on its way.
If you find this facility unstable,
So that's how I do it. Okay.
Re-enabled. Power restored to local grid.
Where can I find the power breakers, Waits?
I see
Let's
one
go.
in the analysis
Let's go.
labs. The
Let's
other's in
go.
the decontamination room.
You annoy a certain someone of Alias. Is that you? Here, where am I supposed to go? Wow, that's awfully far. I mean, there's technically only one person I've collabed with. You have to be from their stream. Alias. Wait, did that alien go back in? No bits right here. Cuddler. Jackie. Think those are the only 3 names I can think of. Oh good, a safe point that we don't have to redo all of that again. Hello, Estrella. How you doing? Why didn't you decide to change names though? I love Violet. I've been okay. What about you? How are you today? How are you, Violet? Did I punch the alien in face to face? No, I did not. I'm not that stupid. A new streamer friend you made gave you the confidence boost and you changed your name. I see. That sounds great. What are you gonna be doing now? Are you gonna start streaming as well? I need to hit something with something bigger. Okay. Need to rewire this, won't I? Excuse me, faint soul, why am I a sweet summer child? Okay, so the switch is at the end of this room. It may stream against once your new OC comes alive. That's exciting, Stella. When will that be? Sure, I probably need to unlock the door here, but you know it's going to make noise, so maybe let's not. Is still ironing things out. Are you gonna become of Tuber as well? Yes. It's my guess. Yeah, I'll follow later on as well. Probably a PNG2 tuber at first. Yeah, I understand. People usually want to keep costs low to firm out details before they splurge on a model. And then you have people like me who's kind of crazy and went immediately for a 3D model. Would not advise that you do. Okay. So I wasn't seeing things. It really was at the start. Hello, Punchline. Oh, congratulations on graduation. No cultist Punchline graduated from school. You are free man. What are you gonna do with your newfound freedom, Punchline? And how do I restore power? Ion torch upgrade? What the heck? Hey, there's a number here somewhere. $2,743. Of all times for to decide to come out. Well, faint soul, welcome back. I am currently under the desk. Isn't the AI in the game supposedly super good? It is supposed to be, yes. Both switches up top. I haven't found the other switch yet, you know. Not sure where it is. But there's only one blinking thing over here. The vent near the first switch. That's so. Seemed like someone died and got dragged into the vent. Okay, now I'm suspicious. First of all, there isn't a blinking switch here. And there is blood leading into the vent. What's going on? Oh hey, it's a shortcut.
Yeah.
It was just a shortcut, okay? So it wasn't the actual switch. The world looks so big when looking from down there. I'm just trying to be stealthy, okay?
With sensing there's someone behind you, helping you every single step of the way.
Okay, But the android is there.
We don't forget the little details.
Accompanied by very menacing music. So he might see me, you know. Just saying. And now I gotta go back all the way back to the start. We can do this. Someone hyped up the orchestra that's been following me. That's the crazy thing. I never thought I'd be important enough to warrant an orchestra. But apparently here we are. I deserve a choir and an orchestra. Why though? Okay, there's a map here. Maybe I should just go back to save. You know, why not? That way I wouldn't need to track back so far, I think. But you know of a choir you would need to have someone. You need to have them singing something. And I'm not entirely sure what they would be singing. Preferably not something Latin because I don't think I give off those kind of vibes. It just had to say it just had to drop down when I was saving. Well, what date? I can't save here otherwise I'm gonna soft lock myself. Wait, where did it go? Where was the alien? Yes, we did it in the end. And now I think I'm low on lighter fuel. Or a girl. She was just sitting here. Kind of like out of place though, to be honest. Why is it just dropping down out of nowhere? Without any form of prior warning. so we're gonna... Oh, it resets the search time. Fair enough, I guess. "10 seconds to run and hide." And second doesn't sound like nearly enough though. Meant for use when I can't escape. Yeah, I guess that's true. Oh, this is a vent. I wonder if it's like less occupied in here. It ought to be right. No save point anywhere. Oh wait, there is. It's right there. He said nowhere in this really big area we should probably save. Does it save under the ladder? Oh wait, you're right. Yeah, that way when we unleash the android, we should be we can redo it if we need to. I'm hearing so many sounds. Hold on, this guy's alive. What the heck? Will I need to pull all of them out? Is that what I need to do? me, the switch is okay. Which switch, though? I'm never going anywhere near androids again.
Sector C12, received and confirmed. A service caretaker is on its way.
I'm inexpensive. I'm reliable. You know my face. The working Joe.
Oh wait, we gotta do that.
That's it. Elevator's online, Ripley.
Got it.
You're headed for a place called Project KG-348. Let me know when you're there.
Where do I have to go now? The walking robot is friendly. I would like to hope. And why on earth am I making so much sound? As I move around. Is there a southern door though? Never noticed that. Seem to be making a lot of noise as I move around. I'm not sure what's going on. It'd be a glitch. Oh wow. Rest time. I'm using a locker. For the first time to hide. We'll probably
Elle
wait
keeps
until
trying
it
to sneak
decides
around,
to give
but
up
she's
and
to
then
think the
go
clap
and
from her
then
thighs
leave.
keep alerting the alien.
I should probably not use this method too often in case it gets smart. Sneaking around should probably be the safest way to do this. Somehow we survived that. I don't know how. Although this doesn't seem to be the right way to go. So I probably need to climb the staircase. You know, given the option, I probably should have climbed the staircase. But too late for that now. Seems like it's pretty safe. Now let's make a sneak for it. I go down. I was already down. What the heck? There wasn't anywhere to go from there. It was a dead end. At least I think it was a dead end. You mean this door? There, I guess. I press the button right by any door. Okay. That's helpful to know. Hopefully I won't need to do any more of those button pressing. It's awfully smoky here as well. What the heck? Oh, is this a sharp cut? The smoke hides me. That's good to know. But that being said, I can't exactly see anything either. Can't see much of anything. There we go. Made it
Lights,
out.
I made it.
Is it still after you?
I think so.
I got a plan. Head for the labs.
It's a totally new area. Okay, I'm gonna go grab some water. I'll be right back. Okay, give me a moment. Okay, I am back. Sorry for the wait. Hello, Mango. How are you doing? I'm gonna fly at this rate. You gotta do it with absolute synchronization so that my ears generate enough lifting for us. Then maybe I will fly. You're a bit refreshed. That's good to hear. How's your arm doing? If I fly away, who's gonna continue the stream? Well, I mean, the stream is going to continue. It's just that we'll swap from alien isolation to, cloud watching. Arm has been healed a few days ago. That's great to hear, Mango. Wow, this alien's going out, coming out at full force already. Barely even started the first area. The clouds are up here. What are you staring at? I don't know, probably Probably some, unnaturally curvy clouds. Well, that's going to draw attention. The best kind of attention. I don't know about that though. That's an awfully bright sun. Wonder if there's any place for me to hire if in case the alien just drops down in front of me or behind me. Pass my torch. Okay, I can do that.
Wait, I'm in.
The lab can be separated from the main station. Bring it back online, and systems can reconnect.
Why are we separating the station though? Are we going to safety? Are we trying to run to safety? Spacesuit. Trying to trap the alien and eject it. That seems to wait. That seems to be the most, repeated method of getting rid of the alien, isn't it? I hear it moving around. I was totally right. It's right there. Yeah, let's back off for the moment. Still here? Is one of the more difficult parts of the game. Well, thank you for letting me know. Now I can proceed to find a corner to cry in. Why isn't it going back into the vent? What the heck? He seems like it's safe to come out. I'm hoping. Oh, so I should probably not kick anything and that makes noise? That would be a pretty smart thing to do. If I hide an event below the icon I can spot, so try to juke around the stuff in the room. Yes, the vents below are probably gonna be the #1 hiding spot for this area. So whenever it appears, I'm just going to disappear down there. This guy is alive, I guarantee it. Still see the light coming from his eyes. Wouldn't be any more obvious. Hey, the alien seems kind of close.
That's it. I can see a power spike. Now, reconnect the lab systems to Sevastopol from the console in the central lab. We're counting on you, Ripley.
Hazardous material leak detected.
You love how they implemented the alien AI in this game. Much to everyone's horror. I should say first that I did. I secretly lock something out. There's a good chance for it to be sitting over it when I hit the switch. But I did look for the drool. So that's how I was certain there was nothing there. Most killer chase victims horror games at AI like this. It would be way more popular. I kind of think that this form of AI can be a little bit intensive. So unless... Unless the horror enemies is going to be the only one, it might cause issues, I think. Intense horror games are good ones. You're asking the wrong person punchline. Oh, awesome. This is a shortcut. By now you can raise a Kickstarter to look for someone to make something like this. Do I know how it works? I'm kind of guessing that it's something along the lines of the AI actually knowing exactly where I am all the time. Oh, now I got to escape the lab. That's just great. Two AIs, one that knows where I am and one that doesn't. Well, I guess that explains it. Kind of kills the fun a little. No, not the fun. Kind of kills the mystery a little. But yeah, I was kind of Oh wait, it sees me. What the heck? I was right there. I understand now. Yeah, I kind of figured that out a little bit too late. Oh well, we can do that again. It's not too long, I think. Better the thing that the game never lets you cool down. Well, I suppose that as if it isn't script that there's always the uncertainty there. Okay, time to get out of here. a seat to the nearest vent. Wherever that happens to be.
I'm sorry, Ripley.
Attention, facility jetson procedures underway. The nearest exit. Clear out the doors.
He's gonna trap me in, isn't
No!
he?
No! Don't fucking do this to me!
Well, guess we did. Okay.
You son of a bitch.
I'm to hide for a while. Get to the airlock okay? The alien get to me while I'm in here though. That's a big if. Oh, this is a dead end. Okay, I get it. Yes, it is. Yeah, nothing much I can do, I think. It's right there. It's right there. Not sure if it's an event. But it's there. Let's try making it to the next event.
Fuck.
Maybe come up closer to the airlock. Thank you, Stella. That's what I call you from now on, right? Oh gosh, it's right there.
I wonder how it would go between a xenomorph and the Flood.
I don't know the xenomorph that the Flood seemed kind of easy to kill. Okay, Stella. Have a good time walking the dog. What the heck? Now I gotta do all that again. Here I was thinking I could have made a run for it. No, I've kind of pressed the button immediately and it just came out. That kind of sucks. Imagine playing a nightmare with no sound. I mean, you managed to do it anyway, didn't you? See. So it is doable. I can do it eventually. It will most definitely take a while and a couple of tries. And I'll totally be able to get this down. Sooner or later. Gonna wait for that thing to go back into the vent. Cause right now it's parading we're outside, right outside. Gotta wait for it to get bored. Not so sure. Not entirely sure why it's so persistent though.
No!
but here we are. I wonder if you tried to save at this point.
You son of a bitch.
Cause I know going straight to the airlock would probably be faster. It doesn't add up though. Why would they abandon me if I were a snack? Could it be that I'm not that valuable of a snack? They can't survive in space. Yeah, that's what I was told. Putting a sandwich in the fridge. The snack is the bait. Wow, thanks.
Please proceed to the nearest airlock and await emergency response notification.
Fuck.
We're going to follow the same tactic. Then I'll wait right outside the airlock and wait for that alien to get bored. And maybe, hopefully it will get out. Maybe, hopefully you will get out. You will take that bait. Is it really that tempting though? We are not coming out until the alien goes back into the vent. Cause it could literally be anywhere. And right now, I still hear it prancing around. It's taking a while. I do apologize. Don't blame me, blame the alien. I would like nothing more than to get out of this vent. Yes, it got smart. Darn it. Okay, well. Guess I'm gonna have to just wing it right now. Which grunted after a roundabout fashion. I didn't mean by going back in time, you know? But I suppose don't have much choice.
I'm sorry, Ripley.
Facility jettison procedures underway.
I wonder if I should even enter the vents right now.
Attention.
No! No! Don't fucking do this to me!
Well, flamethrower at the ready. There's no other way now.
Bitch.
Just going to go straight for the airlock. Not wasting time with events anymore.
Attention. Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. Please proceed to the nearest airlock and await the
Fuck.
Remain calm, you say?
Please remain calm and proceed to the nearest exit. Airlock pressurization 25% complete.
Of course he has to be here.
Airlock pressurization
'Cause I made noise.
percent complete. Attention. Airlock pressurization calm at 65 nearest percent complete. Airlock
How many percent? Hey, I did it. Somehow. Okay, Cuisine. Have a good sleep. Sweet dreams. Take care of yourself. Thank you for dropping by today. exactly is the point of the man-made ride? If you can just like open doors from whichever direction you're in, you're at.
Hello?
So even though we have ejected
Hello?
one alien,
Can anyone hear me?
Ripley, is that you?
Yes, wait! Me, you son of a bitch! You locked me in! You blew the lab into space
I had
and...
no choice. No choice at all. You saw that thing. You saw what it could do. I had to get it off the station. By any means necessary.
Yeah, use me as bait. Leave me to die.
And it goddamn worked, Ripley. It goddamn worked. I got that thing. Jettisoned it into the gas giant. The station's safe.
There's that. And there's the fact that you're a heartless bastard. I'm heading back to the Bureau. We can discuss your methods there. Ripley out.
you know, even though we did eject one alien, I believe there are more. Because, you know, there was that time, I think last stream, where the alien was out prowling around and I saw another one in the vent. So there are at least 2 aliens. Also, it makes more sense and logically game-wise or in-game universe-wise because that's the only way the alien's going to be following me as I take the train all over the place. There being more aliens all spread out. And it's not one that's following me, but many of them that I just encounter all over the place. Although it's kind of nice to not have to worry about, all the... Although the vent noises for the time being. And of interesting that I came right back here. That this same door.
Be advised, Apollo has raised the hazard containment alert to level. Omega, thank you.
I do believe that this is going to be absolutely no use against the alien. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to try. Why did they even give me the shotgun in that case? Kind of a waste of time, you know?
Something amiss. Come with
Are we cutting open doors now?
the fun.
I do not wish to ask you about protocols. Please go away. Do not want to blow your head off. Unless absolutely necessary.
I just want to help.
Did I lose him? Oh no, I didn't. And now we know the shotgun works. Kind of. Can save the game too. That's awesome. You know, I don't believe there was any way to have avoided him getting at our attention. Because you know, when we opened the door, he was standing right there and we were in clear view.
Ripley! Ripley, it's Ricardo! You made
Welcome back, Stella.
No thanks to wait.
How is walking the dog?
He's a ruthless son of a bitch, always has been. Stubborn too. If he'd ever listened to me, things would never have gone this far.
It's done now.
I'm sorry for fucking up with the lockdown earlier.
Forget it. You got me out in the end. I'll see you back at the Bureau.
So back at the Bureau, we'll probably find out that there's more than one alien. Or that the alien is back. Jeffrey's worse. Whichever is worse. Am I gonna have to shoot my way back? You know, are there like androids walking around? Didn't last very long as the dog was being stubborn and wouldn't move after you reach a certain distance. Well, smart dog, I guess. Okay, I probably need to find a way in here. Is there no other way in? It's 104 degrees outside right now. Yeah, might be a reason why the dog doesn't want to walk. How do I activate this robot? Doesn't seem like I'm able to. I was hovering over the green button though. Did the game glitch out? If I have to press this glaring button, then it did definitely grid glitch out.
Solomon's Galilee.
Stand back a bit. Wow, I had to activate this. He's going into that little hole, isn't he? The 1 o'clock we tried to go into previously. There we go. Okay, let's move on. They can keep moving around with impunity because I know the androids are probably not going to crawl into vents. Are they humans for that matter? You know, the Molotovs are awfully expensive. I don't know why they need so many things.
Rip, I'm about to rain on the parade.
Something's up with the androids.
Something's been up with the damn androids since I got here.
No, this is new. They've left their posts. I just saw some of them in a public area. That's not normal.
Great.
Watch your back.
At the androids gained sentience. Is that what this is about? It literally just fuel in a glass bottle with a rag. Ignore, right? And here I am spending so many things just to make one. It doesn't add up. In the game, I need tape and a detonator to build it. Why do I need a detonator? Doesn't it work by, impact? Hello, Shepard. How are you doing today? Okay. Here we are. Oh, a save point. Well, hello. Glad you're doing well. Have I ever tried to smash a glass bottle? I have not actually. In space, so they are made for impact-resistant rides? Is that why they need to blow up on their own? I suppose that does make some sense. Okay, but anyway, I think this is probably a good place to stop for today. I do believe I have covered a lot of ground, even though we did die a couple of times, like many, many times. But yeah, we will continue this again on Monday. Yes, Monday. You take care of yourself, okay as well, Stella. Is the moment. Okay, I'm glad you had fun. Okay everyone, thank you so much for being here today. If summer work doesn't give you much opportunity to join in, well, summer is almost over, right? Depending on which part of the planet you're on. But anyway, okay, let's see now. Shall we go, right into Joe today? Joe's playing Undertale. Sounds good, okay. Yeah, okay everyone. Thank you for being here. Next stream will be on Monday like usual. So do have a good weekend, take care of yourselves and I will see you then. I'm going now to stay around for the raid, okay? Bye bye everyone.